Hello. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Well, we got up this morning. Do you know who you are? Do you know what day it is? Does it matter? Well, it should, shouldn't it? Yeah, it should matter that we know what day it is. But when I get up in the morning, it's just another happy day for me that I'm going to live. Because, I've been granted another day. Yes. That was Connor. It was a sneeze this morning. I know I need to clean the air conditioner filter, but I got to remember how to do it. Well, let's see what our comments are today, since everybody's here and counted for. I thank you guys so much for visiting. I really do. And let's start out with our comments today. It says, this from Penny Team. Hey Penny, how are the heels? Are they good? Good morning, Barbara. And hello to Rita. Oh, Rita from Salem. Yes. I live near Hardy. And that's where I came from. You know that, guys. Bringing comfort in our home is so important. I spend 24/7 here in my home with my hubby and son. I feel so blessed to have them in my life. And the friends we've made here are so wonderful people. Life is good. Yes, Penny, it is. And we should be grateful, as all of us are, because I think we're just getting smarter. I don't know. It's not to take time to take care of ourselves, but I'm so happy for you. You have a lovely home. The first thing I remember about your home is it was an octagon out in the middle of the woods, an octagon-shaped house. Yes, and you fixed it up. It was, I tell you guys, you ought to check out her YouTube. She walks Cricket, her dog, out in the woods. But, yes, she's a unique person. Very unique person. I'll tell some history. I'll let her tell some history, but I figure out how to do that. But yes, life is comfortable. We have to make it that way for ourselves. Carry on. Yes, and hello, Rita, from Penny and me and the rest of us. Oh, and Maribel's hooked. Loving the blue accessories. Nothing wrong with being comfortable at home. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend. Well, I am. I don't know. I'm trying to change my mindset a little bit and cuddle in my place. It's just that I've been here now. Oh, let's see. Have I been here a year? Not quite, or have I? I don't know. But I am trying my best to be comfortable. And the accessories, yes, I just went crazy. I hadn't painted my nails in a long time. And I do it because they're chipping now, Some people have these real long nails, but mine aren't. You can't even see them above my fingers because they're just little nubs. But since I just sit here, sometimes I do that for fun. And these are my favorite rings. These are my birthstones. And these other rings all say love waits. See, I'm still hopeful for love. It might not be the strong physical love, but the love of being together with someone, I still hold out for that. And the watch that I wore, that was blue yesterday, isn't that pretty? It's broken. You see, I use a safety pin on it. When I find that color blue, I just have to pick it up. But this one my daughter gave me, one of her broken ones, and I said I want it anyway. So I love it because it's blue. And one of these days I'm going to figure out how to put a new, what do you call it? Strap or whatever it's called. So it'll work. But yes, I do love blue, and you see my beads have blue in it. I love to wear blue. But I have to watch because I'll wear blue everything and my whole house will be blue. But it is what it is. Yes, thank you. Hope you're doing very well, Maribel. Good to hear from you. Always good to hear from you. Yeah, and I saw where you liked that lady that made that gray scarf for her daughter. It was huge, wasn't it? On Facebook, did you see it? Oh, it's huge. Here's Bonnie Myers. Hey, Bonnie. Oh, I know who I am, but I never know what day it is. Well, is it important, Bonnie? Really? Now, if we got somebody coming, yeah, what day is it? Or the day the Meals on Wheels comes. See, today is Meals on Wheels comes, so I'm prepared for them to bring my meals for the week, which will be nice. Since my kids are not in school and I don't work anymore, I don't even know what day it is. I live in my own little world. Yes, we have to create our own little world. That's what I do. Every day, every minute, I create my own little world. My favorite pajamas are ones I get at the store called Big Dog. I'll have to check that out. Big Dog is your pajama name? I'll check it out. I like these because they have pockets. Oh, pockets. That is so essential for me. I was thinking about putting pockets on all my gowns, these different gowns I have, but I've never done it. One day I'll do it. I'll get a wild hair. I carry a sugar monitor in one pocket and nitro pills in the other. Hey, you're prepared for anything. That's my girl. Body, you take care now. That's a great idea. Oh my, that's a great idea. Got to take care of yourself, and that way you're a walking arsenal. Is it arsenal? Yeah, that's your weapons against bad health. There you go. Good girl, Bonnie. Stay in your world. It makes you happy. And here's Barbara Dolores. Hey, Barbara, how you doing? Clyde is such an awesome baby. I miss our rides on the four-wheeler and the side-by-side. Remember him sleeping on the lawnmower and me putting blankets down for him so the seat wouldn't be too cold. LOL. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. And he loved you for it. He said for him so seat wouldn't be cold. I miss him joining us on our walk with Buddy and Princess. He had such a personality. He was the best. He really was a unique puppy, Barbara. Yes, I do miss him. And your memories are so true. So true. We have to value our special memories with people and little furry babies that we know. Yes. I saw your little babies out. I think David posted on Facebook. He was out with a walk with all the gang, all the dogs in the woods. I envy you that. Envy all that. I love that. But good to hear from you, Barbara. Good to hear from you. And let's see. Whoop. Dylan. Hey, Dylan. I like your nails, and I do not like winter. Now, I really thought you might like winter. If you live in winter country. I'm a summer person. I hope your day is doing okay. I'm doing okay, too. Well, I'm glad to hear that, Dylan. Yeah, maybe you need to move to Florida or something. I don't know. I don't know if I'd move to Florida. Not unless, it's a good area. And I have two friends that live down there, and they love the temperature. Yes, and I like that temperature, too. I think Arizona would be a neat place to move to. If I could get me an RV and somebody to drive it, we'd just go. Live in an RV all over. Wouldn't that be fun? But I'd have to have somebody to take care, drive the vehicle and keep it going and do what needs to be done. But anyway, life is good, and we are where we're planted until we uproot and move somewhere else, or we just have to stay where we are. But yeah, I don't like to be cold. Life's too short. to be cold. That's for sure. And yes, I really painted my nails. I'm getting in the habit. My nails are so crumbly that, of course, as you can tell, as I mentioned a while ago, they're not very long at all. They're just little studs. But thank you so much. Appreciate that, Dylan. And here's, you're funny. Oh, and here's Jill, Robert W. Heights. Gosh darn me, Mom, you have such a way of making me happy. Thank you. You're just a happy sort. Every one of you are. Yes, you are. And you are all blessed, you know. You just have to be. The alternative might be really cold. I don't know. And you don't have to be where it snows either. Good to hear from you, Jill, and I hope you're doing very, very well. Very well, dear. I think that's the comments for today. Oh, yeah, Mom with 4 boys. Check out her YouTube. She says, you're a lovely lady. I love your videos. Well, thank you, boy of 4. Mom of 4 boys. I know you're busy. They're little old bitty babies, too. Little boys. Well, take care of yourself. Good to hear from all of you. And I have something I want to show you today. I know. You're afraid to find out, aren't you? Well, y'all know what this is, don't you? You know what this is. I'll show you around this way. I'll show you the top of it. Well, this is my egg cooker. Isn't that adorable? I just love these Dash products they have. I had a Dash mixer and I had a Dash waffle iron. And they're little bitty products for... I'm not paid or promoting any. I mean, I just know that I like these little things because they're small, portable, and they don't take very much space, and it's perfect for 1 or 2 people. This one here, you turn it like this, and you can make all kinds of treats. Like you could put cheese and ham or bacon and cheese or eggs and make a sandwich or make a meal, or very, very cool idea. Plus you can put sweets in there if you want to cook sweets or whatever you want to do. And then here's our little pod that we can do, again, any kind of little treat you want to make in there. And this part is my favorite part. This is my favorite. And this is where I cook boiled eggs. And it is so easy. You just stick the eggs in there and you put your water in there and put the lid on. Plug it in. And turn it on, lock it down real good, and then just plug it in. It's really easy. You don't have to clean up a lot of pots and pans or anything like that. And the little thing that holds the water is only about this deep. But this is the Dash products, and I have found them to be wonderful. I'll have to show you my waffle one. It's a little bitty one just for me. Just for me. And they're not like, they're only $12, $10. I think this one was, I don't know, this one was free for my sister. She had got her a new one. Or either, I can't remember, but the other one is a waffle iron, and it's a lot smaller than that. It's about this big. Yeah, they got them in blue and white. The only thing I didn't order blue, I ordered white, because they had this color blue. But it was only, you know, Walmart was carrying them, so they just delivered it to me, you know. That little waffle iron's a winner. Yeah, you put a little butter or something, or spray stuff on it. You could put, I take almond flour, egg, and cheese, mix it up, and put it in there and make a shuffle. and it's like, you know, and it's keto, so you don't have any carbs, or you don't have any carbs. It's really good, especially on how I eat. I eat on the keto kind of thing, you know. But anyway, if you've not tried any of those, you live alone, it's just you. You don't need to keep all that big stuff, not unless you entertain. But for me, I mean, even if I moved into a little tiny house, you know, this stuff would fit for me. Yeah, because all you need in a tiny house is you know, my chair on the chair here, and even if I had an RV, I could just move my chair back in there, and my bed mattress and all that. But I don't have any furniture, so since I rent here and it's furnished, it's really nice. But anyway, y'all know all of that. But I want to tell you a funny story. And it was me and my 3 friends, okay? Cheryl, Laura, and me. And it had turned really bad weather here in Arkansas, and we worked at a church downtown Little Rock, and we lived out in the outskirts of the suburbs of, you know, of Little Rock, North Little Rock, the metropolitan area. And most of the time the offices were closed when the weather was bad. But that day, I don't know why, but the carpool, you know, I was telling we were in a carpool, we got in a car and headed to work. Ice, I mean, oh, it was miserable. I can't believe we even considered it. It was the end of the month. We had to work payroll and had to get in the mail, talk for all the people in the state, you know, that we had to. It was a very essential job. And we had a lot of people to do and a lot of checks to send out, you know, for people's livelihoods. Well, we we had a hard time getting in the parking place. I mean, into the parking thing where they had the arm and we have parking, you know. Oh, it was miserable. Once you got on that ice, you couldn't move, right? So we get in the parking lot, we can't move. We can't move our car out of the entryway. We were just stranded, and we couldn't even get out of the parking lot to go back home. Going in the ice parking lot is not the way to go. We should have brought our ice skates. We would have been easier to get around. But we were just didn't know what to do, and nobody could get to us. You know, you have to call somebody to come help you, and not the 3 of us. We didn't have enough money, I don't think. But as I remember, these homeless people came by. This homeless guy. And he watched us for a while, you know. He smoked on his cigarettes, you know. It was real cold, and he was all rubbing. And you could see where there was even frost on his eyebrows and on his mustache, beard, or goatee, whatever it was. But he looked pretty rough. but he said he would help us. Yes, he did. Of all the people, nobody helped us except this homeless guy. Well, of course, we were happy as could be. So he pushed the car because it was just like sliding on ice. And with all of us, we got that car out of that parking lot and was able to go home. We decided that was enough adventure for one day. We're going home. And the guy just helped us just like that. So we all put our money together and said, here, go to McDonald's and get you a good breakfast and some coffee, because we didn't have hardly any money. You know, when you give the kids all their money for school, a lot of times you don't have any money. Or I think Cheryl had lunch and she handed him her sandwiches and stuff. And he was just as happy as Galark. And it didn't take him 5 minutes, really, once he decided that he would come over and ask us. And we could have not talked to him, you know, because you get experience. Because sometimes in our parking lot, you would have drunks come by and ask for money. Or people that aren't drunk but want to be. And they'll come as you're getting in your car to go home or something, say, do you have a dollar, a penny, a nickel, whatever? And you could give them the money. In fact, Laura, one time she gave one of the guys some money, and then she followed him. So we're in the carpool following this guy she gave money to, and he went right to the liquor store 2 blocks away. And we celebrated because, you know, you give and you give. That's nature for helping each other, you know, being kind. And not always the results you want them to be, but oh, who knows anymore? Who knows? Who knows? But you just do what you do to take care of yourselves, and others. That's why we're all on this earth. And right when thinking about that, let's remember, God has you in the palm of His hand. Pray for Mother Earth, the birds, the bees, the flowers, and the trees, and for each other. For each other. Because we're all on this great big world together. Even though we're in our little worlds of comfort, we are all these little pods of comfort all over the world. Take care of yourself, and I've got to get a new crochet blanket. Yes, I do. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.